I'm ashy boo-boo. Here's what happened. CBS News reports today that a man living under two separate identities ran an elaborate con spanning continents, from the casinos of Monaco to the desert roads of New Mexico. Authorities say he operated for years under an assumed name, accumulating fraud charges, stolen identities, and a trail that investigators describe as unusually difficult to untangle. The case came apart when records from two countries landed on the same desk at the same moment, which, in this line of work, is how it almost always ends. He is now in custody. The lives he built under borrowed names are not. That sentence felt different out loud than it looked on the page. Moving on. And now to Walter Cronkite for the latest.
Farmers growing increasingly desperate amid rising energy and fertilizer prices. Axios is reporting that farmers across the country are facing a compounding crisis. Rising energy costs and surging fertilizer prices have pushed operating expenses to levels many producers say they cannot sustain. The pressure is not new, but the pace is. Sources describe a situation where the margin between a viable season and financial collapse has narrowed to almost nothing. Some farms that survived the last decade of volatility are now reconsidering whether to plant at all. Washington has so far offered limited relief. The soil remains. The math does not. My notebook is one page shorter than I left it. Someone tore out a page. I will find them. And that's the scoop.
He's fine. He's always fine. Walter Cronkite. Salem has the next story.
SpaceX is reportedly getting ready to go public as early as June. Engadget is reporting that SpaceX is in the early stages of preparing for a public offering, potentially as soon as June. The company, long privately held and valued at an eye-watering figure, would represent one of the largest IPOs in recent memory if it moves forward. Sources say the timeline is not yet confirmed, but internal preparations are reportedly underway. For a company that has spent years launching things into orbit, going public would be, and I mean this, a very different kind of launch. You seeing this? The details remain thin, but the signal is clear. Someone is watching this. Several someones. And that's something.
That's all for now. Thank Mew, and good night.